Hi, and welcome to a late night edition of Code Weaver Plays Games. So, I was going to do this about 2 hours ago, and as I started up my stream, I noticed a weird audio clicking, which, after some deductive reasoning and doing all sorts of records, turned out to be my router. A little 0.2 second pulse at very, very low levels that you can almost not hear until it goes through Twitch's compression scheme, and then it becomes really, really obvious. So, that was fun. I've banished my router to the far corner of the room. I think it's probably a fan at those kinds of speeds. It could be some sort of electrical pulse, but you know what? Don't care. Temporarily solve the problem, and if it gets noisy from all the way over there, I'll just have to replace it. But what I'm going to do is I have decided to play a little bit of Skyrim. And the basis for that decision was one of my friends decided to start playing the special edition of Skyrim. Now, I've already finished Skyrim twice with two different characters. Most of the quests on both of those playthroughs, lots of time spent in there. But near the tail end of it, I also had it modded to crazy levels, pushing its boundaries to improve the visuals, to improve the audio, and various other factors. But a lot of those mods did not make it over into the Special Edition. A lot of them did. Most people have migrated over to Special Edition, I think, it is worth saying. Although there's a lot of stuff I'm going to miss. But I wanted to test this out with all of you, so I'm going to do it. But because I have played it all the way through, I am going to do it my way. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to turn up the audio, and you're going to see what that means. So here we go. This will involve some mods. So what I'm going to do is I am going to start it up in the background, and I'm going to hit New. And I'm going to hit Start New Game. We're going to hit Yes. And we're going to let it get through part of the loading process. Okay, so here we go, and you're going to find out what this is all about. You can probably guess this from the title of the video, but here we go. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to quickly switch over to that. And let's hope this all works. Now, I've had to fiddle with the audio levels, so here we go. And as you can see, this... I don't know why that suddenly went slightly fuzzy. It should have started that way, but there we go. This is what we're going to be doing now and again, whenever I need a little bit of this style of open world gaming, but I need to do it with just a little bit of extra joy because this is a crazy time. And yes, the ponies bring me a little bit of solace, a little bit of view the world isn't quite as screwed up as it apparently is.
You're finally awake.
Here we go.
You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, you shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they've captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure. Mar, Debella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Clearly in a time in Equestrian.
General Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like the Thalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this. This is Helgen. He used to be sweet on a girl from here.
Not talking much.
Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with juniper berries.
Because I want to capture the moment.
Funny. When I was a boy, Imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Inside the house. Now.
Yes, Papa.
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line. Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
Good.
Wait, we're not rebels.
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them we weren't with you. This is a mistake.
Lots of opening dialogue here.
When we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No, I'm not a rebel. You can't do this.
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me.
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward.
Okay, so I'm going to pause it there for just a second because I have already... actually, I'm going to pause it in just a moment, actually, just after the character creation screen. Well, no, actually, you know what? I will get all the way through to the point at which there's a major story point decision. The reason why I'm going to do this is because I've already played through this and set up one or two things already in a few of the background plugins that I'm going to use, the mods that I'm going to use. And maybe I can bypass doing some of that while doing this. I had to take a test run of this to get at least that far. So here's what we're going to keep going here.
Who are you?
Okay, so what we're going to do, actually, I can't do it here. So what we're going to do, and as you can see, some of my plugins have piles and piles and piles of stuff for different kinds of character types. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with the unicorn type because I just feel like it. I actually prefer doing like roguish rangers in a lot of these style of games, but I'm going to be a mage in this one. It's sort of my second run, but my second choice. But the reason I'm going to do this is because largely because actually we're going to go with some presets here. Can we? Yes, there we go. There's the preset I'm going to use. Yes, I am a Twilight Sparkle fan. I probably identify with her most. So I am going to go with a version of her. I'm going to fiddle with the colors just a little bit, but actually I'm not going to do that here. I'm going to see if I can actually basically just accept this, but skip forward into my other saved game where I've already done this. So, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Come on, come on. So let's see if I can load. Show all saves, please. We're actually going to go back to here, where I think, yes, this is where I had already set up the very slight modification to this character that I wanted to set up. So we're going to load that now that I've taken you through that first scene.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over with.
Learn. As you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
Nope. And we are not going to be watching that because I could barely watch it when it was not adorable.
Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
And yes, I realize the style of game I'm playing, and
This again. Did you hear that?
it's a little gruesome when it's
Next prisoner.
To the
not
law,
part
prisoner. Nice
of a
and
battle. Ugh. Well, watch as little of that as possible anyway.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries. What do you see?
It's in the clouds.
That never gets old. So we can take a quick look around. I don't know if I've got all of my controls completely properly set up for this, but unfortunately, wow. All right. Unfortunately, I can't pick anything up just yet. So.
What is that thing? The legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
We need to move now.
Wish I could help you.
Let's go.
Right. Let's do something about this.
What are you waiting for?
Oh, ah. Hello? Okay.
In on the other side. Jump.
All right.
Get over here now. That boy, you're doing great.
Oh boy. Yep.
Everyone get back. Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense. God's guide you, Hadvar.
Oh, I really need to get my hands on a weapon.
Stay close to the wall. Quickly, follow me.
Will do. I have to say, this is actually fairly pretty.
Into the keep, soldier. We're leaving. It's you and me, prisoner. Stay close.
All right. Ooh. That was rough. I got caught in the blast, but I guess fortunately I'm not sort of killable at this point. Oh, I gotta race down here. Okay. All right. So my choice here is to either go with the Imperials or go with the Stormcloaks. I'm going with the Stormcloaks. I'm feeling rebellious this playthrough, so that's what I'm gonna do. All right. So now that we've got ourselves a bit of a breath of fresh air.
Looks like we're the only ones who made it. That thing was a dragon, no doubt. Just like the children's stories and the legends. The harbingers of the end times. We better get moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off.
Yes, please.
There you go. May as well take Gunjar's gear. He won't be needing it anymore.
Right. So, I think I have to set up a few things here. So, amongst the things that I have modded on this, obviously, quite clearly, most of the NPCs are going to be this way, or at least a good chunk of the human ones have been transformed in this way. So that's one of the mods you're going to see. I've got some other mods for companions along this vein. I couldn't do a whole lot of texture remapping as of yet because a lot of the really fun stuff didn't make it up from the original Skyrim, but that's okay. This will be an authentic Skyrim sort of experience in the terms of the places and the textures for the most part in the world, the tables and the dungeons and all that, because I want to see what Skyrim Special Edition did. That was a little bit different, but I also wanted to make it more fun for me. The other thing that I've got here is a Ring of Extra Carry. It just gives me an outrageous amount of carry weight. I don't feel like playing this game with encumbrance. I played through 2 complete games where I played it completely vanilla, except maybe for some visual effects improvements. And it was a lot of fun, but in this playthrough, I don't want to do that because I spent a lot of time ferrying stuff around. I tend to grab everything I can get my hands on. I may be less inclined to grab absolutely every trinket, but that's probably a lie. I just don't want to be slowed down by it. It's not going to add anything to the game this playthrough for me. I'm in this for the story and the combat and the puzzles, and I'm not going to worry too much about the carrying because I used to ransack places with hours of ferrying stuff around, and I just don't want to deal with that. I totally encourage people to play this game vanilla. Totally a thing you can do. It's totally playable that way. There's no reason to do what I'm doing except that I think it'll make it easier on stream. The other one is this thing, which is just sort of a trigger for a mod. And what this does is it enables me to have multiple followers. Yes, now this is definitely game breaking in a completely different way. It means that I'll eventually, as I find followers that I want, I can have several of them at my disposal. I'll probably have more than is totally reasonable. And this is just because it increases the adorable factor. And that's pretty much it. It's going to make the game easier for me in a lot of ways. Just deal. That's the way I'm going to roll this time. Because everybody's seen playthroughs of this game, and I'm just gonna have fun with it. There's a number of things here I'm not sure if I want to turn on, but we'll see how it works. Hidden bows is a neat feature in this particular framework. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but I think what happens is that on for him, but only for followers. What this is that regardless of who your followers are, I think that when you get into a situation where they need bows, they have one at their disposal. I don't want to micromanage a lot of their gear. I'll see how that goes as it goes along, but it's really irritating to have to get them to use a bow if they don't have one to get it transferred to their hands, and I think that's what that helps with. We'll have to see how that plays out. So I thought that would be an interesting thing. The other thing is followers receive a hidden bow. Sure, yes, we're going to do that. Yes. No, sorry, I already did this bit. I'm going to go into auto mount. They're automatically to mount and dismount animals so they can have their own mounts. I think that's something that'll add to the experience in some cases, because I think some of my followers... Actually, you know what? A lot of my followers, I probably don't want that on. You know what? We're going to turn auto mounting off. And you're going to see why in the not too distant future. But that's the way I played the original game, because they never used to ride horses, so that's not a big deal. In this round, because of who some of my followers are going to be, I'm going to leave that off. So we're also going to go into multiple followers framework. So we're going to go to... we're not going to fiddle with any of that. Going to keep an eye on my stream, see if anybody pops by. Probably not, but let's go to the powers... don't really want to fiddle with any of this either. Give mount safety. Actually, personally, you know what? I'm not going to fiddle with this either. There is one that I want to alter, though. It's in settings, party limit. I'm going to set that up. Probably won't need it that big, but I'm just going to leave it that way anyway. The other thing I'm going to do is the friendly fire perk, which is that the followers don't get ticked at each other. And unfortunately, and I've seen this in previous kinds of multiple follower mods before, you can get your companions, if they accidentally hit each other enough times, they'll start attacking each other indefinitely until you find ways to calm them down, which is a real pain in the neck. So I'm turning that down. I'm glad there's a feature here, by the way, to calm everybody down if they do get out of control. I'm just turning it off. If I've got a bunch of followers, they're going to not damage each other. I'm just going to keep that because that's the way I'm going to roll. And I think
Take it.
that's it for setup for now. Now,
Yar isn't coming back from the dead. Take his armor and anything.
yeah, take his armor and everything. So we're going to grab everything, and then we're going to go into my own gear. It's been a while since I've used this interface, so bear with me while I figure this out. I'm going to equip that. It's going to be a fairly permanent equip. Okay. I think we're ready. I do have other mods installed. I don't know how stable this is going to be. A lot of it's untested because a lot of it gets set up for future down the road. I will cross the bridge of crashes and problems as they occur. Again, that's just the way I'm going to roll because I just want to get this started. I just want to have a little fun here. So,
Give that axe a few swings.
yeah.
I'm going to see if I can find some way out of here.
Ah, this one's locked. Let's see about that gate.
Do I have to get that in my proper hand in order to swing it the way I think it should be swung? Yes, I actually want that in my... Can I put that in my right hand? There it is. That's weird. Left click for putting it in my right hand and right click for putting it in my left hand. I guess it's meant to be dominant and whatever, but that's still... I don't know, that was a weird choice, but okay. I'd forgotten that. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Maybe I can find a shield. Can I go back out here, incidentally? Door is blocked from the other side. Very clever. Okay, and one other thing I'm absolutely changing right now, because it's going to drive me nuts, is my look sensitivity has to be quite a bit higher. Yes, that's way better. Ooh, boy, I'm out of practice.
Maybe one of these Imperials had the key.
Well, one of these Imperials also has an outrageous amount of stuff that I'm going to grab off of him. That requires a key. Oops, that's our buddy. There's the other guard. Okay, so let me figure out what I want to do in terms of... Oh goodness, that is...
Let's see if it opens that door.
A little bit on the...
That's it. Come on, let's get out of here before the dragon brings the
coloration of the underwear in that case was a little bit peculiar, but that's just consequence of having oddly colored ponies. So let's just go to so we're gonna want to actually wear some of this. We're going to go with the that's about the same damage, so we'll just stick with the one that we like here. We can wear that. Now we're in good shape. Okay, let's do the thing.
Come on, this way.
However, we're going to want to grab food probably, because we're gonna need to eat as we head out. See anything else in here? Don't think so. Alright, onward!
Damn, that dragon doesn't give up easy. Stormcloaks, Imperial Traders.
All right, let's divest them of some of the gear. So yeah, so the biggest problem is, of course,
We'll need them.
the biggest problem is, yeah, I actually would go through this level and basically. Ransack all of these and then painfully make myself down the hill, make my way down the hill. Take everything in sight because we're going to sell it down the hill because we're going to need a little bit of extra spending cash once we get down there.
Done? Let's get moving.
Probably good enough.
Troll's blood. It's a torture room. Hear that? Do your work.
Do I actually have... Yeah, I only have the Iron War Axe. Like I said, I actually prefer to be an archer, by and large, but...
Oh well. Must have run off.
That is not who I wanted to attack.
No,
Because I'm blind. Alright.
I haven't seen him. The dragon showed up.
Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cage. Ah, it's locked. See if you can get it open with some picks.
Alright. Use must rotate the lockpick, W to rotate the lock. Remember this. The closer the pick is to the correct position, the more it'll rotate. Classic, okay. I remember this game.
That gold once we get out.
Oh, look at this. You see, now we're starting to get into... Nope, nope, not what I want to do. Nope, not the console either. Potion, spell tome, sparks. Okay. Let's go and check out the items that we have available to us here. So, that's everything. No, what we want is to use that because that gave us some power. I really don't like not being able to pick locks. What did I do there? I'm not entirely sure what I did there. Did I eat salt? That was not what I intended to do. Okay. Don't need to read that just yet. Okay, so here we go. All right. Anything else that I can grab from here before we head out? Yes, actually. Oh, yes, and what I really should do... Oh, hello. Yeah, okay, so we're going to take the book. And that... Search the knapsack. Ooh. We're totally taking that. Got those guys. I don't need to spend lockpicks trying to get those open. Regardless of being a mage, I will have the ability to unlock stuff. I swear. Okay, so this is going to be a favorite for the moment. While in game, press Q to open the favorites, which allows you to quickly use or equip items that you marked as your favorites. Okay. I'm going to do that. It's also flames and also healing. I don't remember. So that's going to be my left. Okay, so I'm going to put that on my right. Oh, I remember this too. You can use both hands if you want to be able to be extra effective at a spell. Okay. Oh, and check this out. We have a customizer to be able to do various kinds of. These are going to be unicorn telekinesis. So this is some of the powers added to me by the mod. So let's take a quick look at them. Unicorn telekinesis, a spell that is natural to all unicorns. Throwing stuff at others deals alteration level damage. All right, so basically throw things at people. That's cool. Unicorn Candlelight creates hovering light. Activated again to turn it off. Cost no magicka. So this is just basically a floating Nimbus light spell. That could be kind of fun. One Trick Pony. All magic schools are equal, but one is more equal than the others. Spells of one magic school are 50% more effective and last 50% more time, but the opposite is true for the other 4 magic schools. I am not going to be using that power. Need even flowers. Delicious. Finally, some good debugging. Some good bugging food. Allows you to make purple, blue, purple, or red mountain flowers edible. That's kind of cool. Put a few spells on you. Unlimited power, almost. Magic is virtually infinite for a few seconds, but will not regenerate for 1 minute after that. I think I'll probably leave that one alone as well. Okay. And there's a customizer to basically change all the properties of me, but I'm not going to be changing that. So there's some interesting feats and properties here. I don't think I'm going to be using them, except maybe... well, I can activate these... I really don't want to activate that. I could keep... Oh, can I turn these on and off? Oh, I can. Okay, so I can equip these as powers. So I'm going to... Oh, except maybe only one at a time? Not sure how that's supposed to work. As I said, I'm kind of playing this semi-blind. So, Unicorn Telekinesis is an alteration spell that I have. Restoration... And these are outright powers. Oh, right, because there's a powers menu. Oh, and this one is... Oh, these are perks. Are you suggesting ponies migrate? You sprint much faster when in exteriors and with no weapons or spells drawn. Cool. Party animal. Your attack, shouts, and destruction spells do no damage to your teammates. Oh, yes, we turned that one on purpose. That's the Ring of Extra Carry. We already know about that. We have the Healthy Magical Equine. Colorful unicorns dancing on magic. At 75% or higher health, you have a chance of getting the cost of hostile spells in Magicka for yourself. Okay, as long as I'm healthy, I have a chance on recovering the spell cost. Focus Pocus. Magical regen is 50% faster until you start casting a spell. A delay of 5 seconds is counted after a spell is cast before this effect can start again. So I'm going to be very magic focused this game, but that's Twilight Sparkle for you. Equine Taste. As a pony, unless you're creeping pink baker or wearing certain Daedric ring, you can't eat meat or anything that has meat in it. However, sweets taste much better. Resistance to disease can also help. Okay, so I can't eat meat things, but I can eat other things. All right, I can live with those restrictions. So let's get a feel for the Magicka part of this. Okay, that's that. And what about the power? Z. Does it follow me around? Yes. Can I get rid of it? I can. Okay, so that's a power. And I could probably activate those other powers, including some of those ones that were seemingly quite overpowered. But let's start simple, shall we? I think we can start simple. Now, okay, so Q does actually bring up stuff that's in my in my list here. My favorites, healing and sparks. And I'm going to stay on sparks for the moment. Okay, I'm still getting used to... right, that goes into items. This is the other way that I do this. Magic takes me to here, that's fine. Skills takes me to this, which I don't care about just now. And fast save. Alright.
Imperial dogs. There's nothing too low for them.
Really don't want to waste picks, but it would actually be good practice. And that doesn't get me anything, but... Okay. I got very, very good at that. Search a skeleton. Okay, could be useful for potions, maybe. Ooh, actually, you know what I should do? Let's check my armor, because I probably want to be wearing robes. Magic regenerates faster, increase your magic up by 30 points. We totally want to be wearing that instead of the armor. We'll still wear the boots and bracers until we have a reason not to, though, I think. Alright, save that again. Let's, search a soldier. Why not? Search a skeleton. Sure, why not? Definitely going to be gold shy to begin with, although the ring have carried a lot. Oh, hello.
What next?
Better to stick together. I hope someone knows where we're going.
Yes, we kind of do. Alright, roll off. Let's do the thing.
Orders are to wait until General Tullius arrives.
I think Twilight's a lightning caster, don't you? Yes, I, of course, will be gathering all the goodies. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. I prefer first-person mode for this. Oh, did I miss somebody over here? No. I think I got everybody. Yes, I did. Anybody drop down here? Somebody did. Let's go and... Oh, and I got a bow. I do like having a bow. Guess I don't need it for this character, strictly speaking, but...
Let's go on ahead. See if the way is clear.
Yes, this is very cheaty, but... Again, like I was saying, I would literally do this anyway and then just inch my way down the mountain. And just, if for no other reason than to fight my worst instincts and slow the entire game down, that's why I have the ring. So, yes. Oh, I don't have to use it, he does. That's fine. Incidentally, is there a I can't remember. Is there a difficulty rating on this? Adept, expert. It's not wanting to click down to. Why are you doing this to me? Come on. That's a weird interface glitch. That's going to be really painful because I'm not really sure I'm ready to... Let's try that again. There we go. I'm willing to take Master because this is actually proving to be a little easy. And especially because eventually I'm going to have quite a number of people to help me.
Better push off. The rest of them will have to find another way out.
Yes, well, that's fine. Yeah, so... Since I have mods enabled, I'm not going to get any achievements or any record of my advancement anyhow. Anything up here? Yes. Not much, but it's a thing. Don't think I can sneak my way past this. Oh, but I can sneak my way back up here? Oh, this doesn't actually sneak me anywhere. This just gets me to... I'm not sure. That maybe that's from the other thread of... Oh, there we go. If you follow the other guy at the beginning of the game, join the Imperials, maybe that's the way you come out. Because I think, yeah, I think it is. I don't know if there's anything up there.
Doesn't go anywhere. Guess we better try this way.
Okay. Alright. Anything I can pick up here? No. Probably going to be a rogue mage. What do you think? Someone who's a bit sneaky? Although maybe not with these guys. Should prevent you. Okay, your magic is low, which may prevent you from casting spells. Drink a potion or wait for it to recover. Okay. Well. Alright.
Many eyes, you know?
Is there a grab everything? R. Okay, that's good to know. Okay. I will make this as fast as possible. Spider eggs, that could be useful. But... cannot leave without grabbing the various bits and pieces. So that's just a... I cannot get up there.
Come on, hurry up.
Yes, yes, I'm coming.
Hold up! There's a bear just ahead. See her? I'd rather not tangle with her right now. Let's try to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow. Watch where you step.
Or if you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow. Might take her by surprise.
Go ahead. I'll follow your lead and watch your back.
Get to sleep.
Almost there.
And I'm kind of curious as to whether or not there's anything over here I can actually grab. Could get myself killed trying to find out, though. You know what? Nope. Not worth it.
Phew. That was close. like the way out. I knew we'd make it.
This is a game I'd love to actually share with several people. I'm hoping that as I play this over quite a period of time and re-experience... Oh.
There he goes. Looks like he's gone for good this time. No way to know if anyone else made it out alive. But this place is going to be swarming with Imperial.
Okay, we're definitely going to make a not quick save. Please.
Soon enough. Better clear out of here. My sister, Gerda, runs the mill in Riverwood, just up the road. I'm sure she'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
Oh, you're a bit of a jerk. Abandoning me. That's okay.
You know, you should go to Windhelm and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's Ulfric.
Yeah, we'll probably join the Stormcloak Rebellion. Oh, I'd forgotten how big this place is. Like, paths everywhere. Just quickly pulling up a map. World map. Yes, okay. Well, so, I am here. Yeah, I'm clearly going to hang a right and get down into Riverwood. There's a lot of other... Oops, custom destination. Move it. There's lots of places I could end up going. I'm just going to follow you. You know what? Because...
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. I never understood how my sister could stand living in the shadow of that place. I guess you get used to it.
Oh, I remember these stones. It's the Thief Stone, the Mage Stone, and the Warrior Stone.
These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead. See for yourself.
So those under the sign of the Mage will learn all magic skills 20% faster. You can only have one sign blessing at a time. It's going to be really hard to resist trying to take a lot of thiefy skills. I like being sneaky and the like. I'm going to have to find a mage way to be sneaky. I mean, I may just make sure that my sneak is relatively high, but...
Mage, eh? Well, to each his own. It's not for me to judge.
Alright. Grab a few flowers along the way that might be interesting. Keeping in mind that I actually have to err on the side of no meat.
This isn't Stormcloak territory. If we're ahead of the news from Helgen, we should be fine. As long as we don't do anything stupid. If we run into any Imperials, just let me do the talking, alright?
I'm glad we didn't actually have to split up. I could have, but... That said, of course, no problem with the wolf pelts. Is that kind of world. Needs must.
I'm getting out of here. Someone... Do you think that dragon is still flying around here somewhere? Damn
Really?
right. You don't have to be a Nord to fight for Skyrim's freedom. You should come to Windhelm with me and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's Ulfric.
Do you think Ulfric knows where that dragon came from?
Well, maybe not. Dragons haven't been seen in Skyrim for an age or more. But wherever that dragon came from, and whatever it wants, Ulfric will get to the bottom of it. You can count on that. Besides, you have your own score to settle with the Empire now. And with that dragon.
Well, you make a good case. Maybe I'll go to Windhelm.
So, Skyrim needs people like you to fight for her freedom. Come on. Better get moving.
Creaky, creaky chair.
I'm glad you decided to come with me. We're almost to Riverwood.
I'm glad I decided to come with you too. I didn't really want to make this journey alone, thanks. That's what had my head chopped off. I'm not really all that keen on being alone. So we're going to do a full proper save just before entering here for reasons. There we go. So many places to check out.
Looks like nobody here knows what happened yet.
I saw a
Come on.
dragon.
Gerda's probably working at her lumber mill.
It was as big as the mountain and
All right.
dark as night. It flew right over the Barrow.
Dragons now. Please, mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to all of your fantasies.
You'll see. It was a dragon. It'll kill us all, and then you'll believe me.
All right, well, we'll
Did
figure
I
that
say
out in a moment.
Sven? Maybe not. Maybe never mind. But I would stay away from him if I were you.
At least now I am.
Are you hurt? What's happened? And who is this? One of your comrades?
Not a comrade yet, but a friend. I owe her my life, in fact. Is there somewhere we can talk? There's no telling when the news from Helgen will reach the Imperials.
Helgen? Has something happened? You're right. Follow me. Pod, come here a minute. I need your help with something.
What is it, woman? Sven drunk on the job again?
Pod, just come here.
Raylo, what are you doing here? I'll be right down.
New to Riverwood? If you're looking for work, go see Hod at the mill.
Do you have any supplies I
Of
can take?
course. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there's anything else you need, just let me know. Oh, what's this all about? What are you two doing here?
I'm not going to take a pile of your stuff. Actually, maybe I'll grab the potions and the lockpicks, but because those could be useful. But the dragon attacked Helgen and destroyed it. Ralof and I escaped together.
A dragon? In Helgen? It can't be. Although, it would explain what I saw earlier. Flying down the valley from the south. I thought I must have just been seeing things.
It was a dragon. Ralof will tell you the same
I
thing.
don't know why, but I actually believe you. You've got the look of someone who's just seen a dragon. Things just go from bad to worse. First the war, now dragons. What's this world coming to? The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Raylo, can I see your axe? How many Imperials have you killed? Do you really know Ulfric's Stormcloak?
hush, Frodnar. This is no time for your games. Go and watch the South Road. Come find us if you see any Imperial soldiers coming.
Aw, Mama. I want to stay and talk with Uncle Raylook.
Mind your mother, boy. Look at you. Almost a grown man. Won't be long before you'll be joining the fight yourself.
That's right. Don't worry, Uncle Raylook. I won't let those soldiers sneak up on you.
Now, Rayloff, what's going on? You two look pretty well done in. I can't remember when I last slept. Where to start? Well, the news you heard about Ulfric was true. The Imperials ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing. Like they knew exactly where we'd be. That was 2 days ago now. We stopped in Helgen this morning, and I thought it was all over. Had us lined up to the headsman's block and ready to start chopping.
The cowards.
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Treason for fighting for your own people. All of Skyrim would have seen the truth then. But then, out of nowhere, a dragon attacked.
When your friend told me, I didn't believe it at first either.
I can hardly believe it myself. And I was there. As strange as it sounds, we'd be dead if not for that dragon. In the confusion, we managed to slip away. Are we really the first to make it to Riverwood?
Nobody else has come up the South Road today, as far as I know.
Good. Maybe we can lay up for a while. I hate to put your family in danger, Gerda, but...
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as you need to. Let
thank
me
you.
worry about the Imperials. Any friend of Rayloff's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help any way I can.
What can you tell me about Riverwood?
It's my mill. Some folks thinks it's my town too, but it ain't. The Jarl in Whiterun owns the land and the town. I just pay the taxes.
What do you think about the war?
The Empire may have been good for Skyrim once upon a time, but those days are long past. Banning the worship of Talos was the last straw. Thalmor everywhere, dragging people off for honoring our own gods. I'm glad Rayloff is helping drive them out of here. If I was a bit younger, I might have joined the fight myself.
So somewhere I can buy fresh supplies?
By supplies, I suppose you mean weapons and armor? Alvor can help you out. He's our blacksmith.
Alright. Can you tell me about the Jarl?
Jarl Balgruf? I don't mean to be disrespectful, as he's ruled Whiterun Hold well for years, but he seems in over his head now. He's been trying to stay out of the war, but it can't last. He's going to have to pick a side. I'm afraid he's going to make the wrong choice.
Why is he loyal to the Empire?
I wouldn't say that. But he and Ulfric have been at odds for years, and I'm afraid Balgruf will end up siding with the Empire because of it. But it's hard to believe that even Balgruf would choose Elisif over Ulfric.
You support the Stormcloaks then?
Of course. Ulfric's cause is just. It's time for Skyrim to rid itself of the Empire. The Empire may have been good for Skyrim once upon a time, but those days are long past. Banning the worship of Talos was the last straw. Thalmor everywhere, dragging people off for honoring our own gods. I'm glad Rayloff is helping drive them out of here. If I was a bit younger, I might have joined the fight myself.
Who's Elsif?
I suppose she's
Elisif.
Jarl Elisif now. She married High King Turig just before Ulfric killed him. The Empire supports her claim to be High Queen. I don't really have anything against her. Not her fault that her husband Turig was bought and paid for by the Empire. But she's nothing but a puppet for the Empire now, with her husband Turig dead. Ulfric will make sure she never takes the throne as High Queen.
Ulfric killed the High King?
Some say murdered, but it was a lawful challenge in the old way. Ulfric called him out as a traitor to Skyrim and killed him in single combat. If Turig couldn't defend his throne, he had no business being High King.
So there's no High King now?
No, not until the moot meets to choose another, and it won't meet until one side or the other wins the war. Don't worry, though. Ulfric is our rightful High King. He'll drive out the Empire, and Skyrim will have peace at last.
Alright, well, how do I get to
Cross
Whiterun
the
from
river
here?
and then head north. You'll see Whiterun on its hill as you pass the falls.
Alright. So I've already asked for the rest of this, so...
Until
Thanks,
next time.
sister. I knew we could count on you.
I ought to get back to work before I missed, but did anyone else escape? Did Ulfric?
Don't worry. I'm sure he made it out. It'll take more than a dragon to stop Ulfric's Stormcloak. I'll let them into the house and, you know, show them where everything is.
Help them drink up our mead, you mean? Good luck, brother. I'll see you later.
Don't worry about me. I know how to lay low.
Alright, best wishes, Girder.
So you saw a dragon, did you? Tell me, what was it like? As big as a house?
Much bigger than that, as big as the inn.
Well, I'll be. That'd be a sight to see. Not that I actually want to see one, understand. I hope that dragon stays far away from here.
Very good. Okay, so... Now, keen-eyed viewers will see that there's a congregation going on across the river. We will get to that momentarily. We are going to... I suppose... That's the trader. You know what? Let's go to the trader and let's talk to them. So we can offload some stuff.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no.
Hello?
No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother.
Okay.
The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a general store.
Did something happen?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament. Solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
Oh, I could help you get the claw back.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northeast of town. Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
All right. I will follow you in a moment.
Show those thieves not to steal from Luke and Valerius.
How about spells?
I think I have a few old spell books laying about. If you want more, you'll have to go to the College of Winterhold.
Which I will eventually. Okay. Items above the divider line belong to the vendor. Items below belong to you. Divider, sell an item, select and press it. Okay. So. Okay, so let's go to here. Oh, we have a few. Okay. Path to the current goal. Could be interesting. But let's see what else we have. I don't think I'm the necromantic type. This one's funny, though. Summon Timberwolf for 23,976 hours. That seems like a brokenly large amount of time, but it's also 3,000 gold, so I'm not getting that anytime soon. Improve the caster's armor rating for 40 points for 60 seconds. That could be good because I don't plan on necessarily wearing a large amount of armor. Lesser Ward increases armor rating and negates up to 40 points. Yes, I've forgotten that the spell colleges, if you will, the kinds of spells that are here are quite varied. So I feel like being a little bit on the sneaky side. So Fury could be interesting because it'd be fun to get bad guys to fight themselves, I suppose. Illusion spells to me are more fun than just blasting things. So, okay, what can we do in terms of, on my side, and we're going to be keeping all of the books, because, well, obvious, right? So, but that being said, let's see if, so miscellaneous, let's generally get rid of some of this stuff. All right. Did I?
Take a look.
All right, sorry, I want to go back in here. On my side. Okay. It's already gotten rid of all of those items. I thought I might have accidentally gotten rid of some lockpicks, which would have been bad, because I kind of wanted those, but okay. Let's... On my side, let's go into... I'm going to keep myself a longbow. And I'm going to keep myself... No, I'm not going to sell those. I'm going to keep... and I'm going to keep myself a... I'm going to get rid of that. I'll get myself a... You know what? I'll keep a mace. Mace kind of seems like a thing I would have. That's fine. Let's start getting rid of some of this junk. So, foot wraps, fur boots, hide shield, imperial armor, imperial light armor, imperial officer's helmet, iron shield, ragged robes, rough spun tunic, silver ring, yes, so we're going to get rid of all of that. We're going to keep all the rest of that. We're going to go over to Lucan's side. Yeah, I did accidentally get rid of lockpicks. So... Let's get, so 32, that's going to be 180 change. Yeah, 192, right? I want a lot of lockpicks. I don't want to be stuck not being able to get into things. That's just me. Let's go and check out the spells that we can possibly get. I think we're going to get Fury. And we're going to get... his armor rating and negates up to 40 points of spell damage or effects. Increases armor rating by 40 points. Sorry, and the other one is improves the armor casted rating for 40 points for 60 seconds. I think I'm going to go with the alteration side of this because it's just more interesting for the moment. Don't have a lot of other stuff left, but I will eventually get all of these spells. So let's call it good there. All right. And no, I'm not going to pull the classic Skyrim of like...
town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings.
Okay.
Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else. This way.
Okay. Lead on. Are you gonna actually lead me there?
This way.
Or are you stuck? You might be stuck. Okay. So let's see what we have here. So we talked to Girder and Riverwood. Talked to the Jarl of Whiterun. That's fine. The Golden Claw. Retrieve it. Miscellaneous. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to put that aside for the moment, and we're going to go specifically with the Golden Claw. Here we go.
It's a rock.
Democracy.
You guys are all adorable.
It's fine. It'll all be fine.
Follow me. I need your help.
Okay.
Oh, that's amazing.
I'm saying this with love, but have you looked in a mirror lately?
Praise the sun.
Thought she said the great and powerful Trixie
Oh,
did
goodness.
not want to be disturbed.
There is a timber wolf. Good to know.
I'd like to be a tree.
All right.
I said...
Can we get Rarity come with us? Follow me. I need your help. Why not?
A cherry chongas, mashed up cherries and a tortilla that's deep fried. Cherry and my cherry barrel great meat, huh? Oh, I think it's a cherry barrel come corner without cherry chonga barrel come
Follow me. I need your help.
Budging.
Why? Because I'm only allowed. Am I really only allowed one of you in my party? Really? That makes me sad. I thought I'd sorted this out so that I could have more than,
If you thought quartz was high on the Mohs hardness scale, wait till I tell you about corundum.
Hi, AJ. But I'm guessing, unfortunately, that I still can only bring one of you with me. Only one of you is going to follow me. Let's just double check to see whether or not that's actually the case here. So under system, no, it's not under system. It's under items. The manual of configuration. So, settings, party limit. And that's fine. Exit, please.
I ain't
budging.
Oh. Well, I may have to solve that later then. I was hoping to have a small army of these guys following behind me.
Trixie thought she said the great and powerful Trixie did not want to be disturbed.
Why did you summon us?
We're all so super adorable. Okay, so I can't bring more than one of them with me. More is the pity. So maybe I'll travel around with one of them at a time and occasionally come back here and swap out until I can figure out why the multiple followers thing is not doing its multiple follower thing. That's okay. I can totally deal with that. Oh. Okay, that was a thing. There we go. That did all right. Oh, really wanted to take them all with me. But that's what happens when you run some mods untested, right? Still curious, though. Oh, not the map, please. Why is it? Can I? Don't think that actually did anything. And I am spending too much time exploring. Too much time exploring how to make that work on stream. So we're not going to be doing that. We're going to continue on our merry way. Because strictly speaking, we can totally do this just the one of us. More than enough capability to handle this issue on our own. Really learn that Fury spell that I spent all that money on.
Always be careful with knives.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I don't really want to sit in the chair. Come on. lantern, take a couple mugs. Got some good goodies. But this... here isn't really the point of the exercise. We need to go further up and further in. Right, let's actually go to the items. Let's go to the books. So we're going to learn... well, we should probably read this at some point. Many people have heard the term Dragonborn. We, of course, ruled by the Dragonborn emperors, but the true meaning of the term is not commonly understood. For those of us in the Order of Talos, this is a subject near and dear to our hearts. And in this book, I will attempt to illuminate the history and significance of those known as Dragonborn, down through the ages. Most scholars agree that the term was first used in connection with the Covenant of Akatosh, when the blessed Saint Alessia was given the Amulet of Kings, and dragon fires in the Temple of the One were first lit. Akatosh, looking with pity upon the plight of men, drew precious blood from his own heart, and blessed Saint Alessa with this blood of dragons, made a covenant that so long as Alessa's generations were true to the dragon blood, Akatosh would endeavor to seal tight the gates of oblivion, and to deny the armies of Daedra and undead to their enemies, the Daedra-loving Aelids. Aelids. Yes? Those blessed by Akatosh with the dragon blood became known more simply as the Dragonborn. The connection with the rulers of the Empire was thus there from the beginning. Only those of the dragon blood were able to wear the Amulet of Kings and light the dragon fires. All the legitimate rulers of the empires had been Dragonborn, the emperors and empresses of the first Cyrodiilic Empire, founded by Alessia, Riemann Cyrodiil and his heirs, and of course Tiber Septim and his heirs, down to our current emperor, His Majesty Pelagius Septim IV. Because of this connection with the emperors, however, the other significance of the Dragonborns has been obscured and largely forgotten by all but the scholars and those of us dedicated to the service of the blessed Talos, who was Tiber Septim. Very few realize that being Dragonborn is not simply a matter of heredity. Being the blessing of Akatosh himself, it is beyond our understanding exactly how and why it is bestowed. Those who become emperor and light the dragon fires are surely Dragonborn. The proof is in the wearing of the amulet and the fighting of the fires. But were they Dragonborn and thus able to do these things, or was doing the sign of the blessing of Akatosh descending upon them? All that we can say is that it is both, and neither, a divine mystery. The line of Septims have all been Dragonborn, of course, which is one reason why the simplistic notion of being hereditary has become so commonplace. But we know that for certain that the early Cyrodiilic rulers were not all related. There is also no evidence that Riemann Cyrodiil was descended from Alessia, although there are many legends that would make it so, most of them dating from the time of Riemann and likely attempts to legitimize his rule. We know that the Blades, usually thought of as the Emperor's bodyguards, originated in Akaviri, crusaders, who invaded Tamriel for obscure reasons in the late First Era. They appear to have been searching for a Dragonborn. The events at Pale Pass bear this out, and the Akaviri were the first to proclaim Riemann Cyrodiil as Dragonborn. In fact, it was the Akaviri who did the most to promote his standing as emperor, although Riemann himself never took that title in his lifetime. And of course, there is no known hereditary connection between Tiber Septim and any of the previous Dragonborn rulers of Tamriel. Whether there can be more than one Dragonborn at any time is another mystery. The emperors have done their best to dismiss this notion, but of course the imperial succession itself means that at the very least there are two or more potential Dragonborns at any time, the current ruler and his or her heirs. The history of the Blades also hints at this, although little is known of their activities during the interregnum between Riemann's empire and the rise of Tiber Septim. Many believe that the Blades continue to search out and guard those who are believed were or might be Dragonborn during this time. Lastly, we come to the question of the true meaning of being Dragonborn. The connection with dragons is so obvious that it has almost been forgotten. In the days when dragons were a distant memory, we forget that in the early days, being Dragonborn meant having the dragon blood. Some scholars believe that it was meant quite literally, although the exact significance is not known. The Nords tell tales of Dragonborn heroes who were great dragon slayers, able to steal the power of the dragons they killed. Indeed, it is well known that the Akaviri sought out and killed many dragons during their invasion, and there is some evidence that this continued after they became Bremen Cyrodiil's Dragon Guard. Again, the connections to the dragons. The direct predecessors to the Blades of today. I'll leave you with what is known as the Prophecy of the Dragonborn. It is often said to originate in an Elder Scroll, although it is also attributed to the ancient Akaviri. Many have attempted to decipher it, and many have also believed that its omens had been fulfilled and that the advent of the last Dragonborn was at hand. I make no claims as an interpreter of prophecy, but it does suggest that the true significance of Akatosh's gift to mortal kind is yet to be fully understood. When misrule takes place at the 8 corners of the world, when the brass tower walks and time is reshaped, when the thrice blessed fail and the red tower trembles, when the Dragonborn ruler loses his throne and the white tower falls, when the snow tower lies sundered, kingless bleeding, the world eater wakes, and the wheel turns upon the last Dragonborn. Okay, so I'm not going to read every book that I ever come across. And there's my new 2 spells. And let's go into the magic for the moment. We're going to go into healing, fury. So sparks and flames are both part. Right. So we're gonna go with we're gonna equip that as a favorite. I'm gonna go with the lightning as well, and so that gives us a trifecta: a healing, a misdirection, and some sort of combat spell. I prefer something that was more charmy than fighty for that power, but you know. Okay. Where is our follower? Twilight? Did you get stuck somewhere? Hi! Wanna come with me? I'm gonna miss you if you don't. Hey, sweetie. Come on. Okay, so that's going up. Right, up we go. Oh, yeah, so let's quickly pop in and say I'm going to use left on sparks. Left on sparks. Whatever. See, that's going to be confusing for me. I may have to find a way to reverse that because my left mouse button is going to be the sparks, but it's going to be my right hand. That is going to confuse the heck out of me. Let's see if we can quickly... Yeah, so left hand is going to be that. There we go. Because that just doesn't make any kind of sense otherwise. And with that in mind, by the way, we're going to go with Sparks in the left and Fury in the right. I think is how I want to play this. There is a deep, deep irony. In using a fury spell, I will grant you. Given these characters.
I can Please don't kill me.
It's actually an interesting point. Did I get from her... Okay, yes, I realize that in fact they are, in fact, unclothed, and I'm going to not dwell on that point because that's not really the point of why I have this mod. So, so here we go. Maybe I should actually not use that Fury spell. It seems wrong. Except I don't really have anything else to replace it just at the moment. And to be fair, I am involved in combat, so... Alright, let's... slowly work our way up. We're at Black Falls Temple. Is this actually... Hang on, this is not the Burrows. Is this actually where I was meant to go? So... No, actually it is not. Black Falls Barrow is actually down the hill. This is one of the bigger, I think one of the bigger temples. Alright, that's a thing that I've screwed up a little bit. And I should have noticed that because it's actually on the little radar thing here. No, wait, maybe this is the Barrow. I'm confused. Is this what I'm supposed to be heading for? Kind of, because it's basically under this. I have forgotten. Let's go take a look. I forget if this is a related temple. Okay.
What was that?
That was a failure. You have to get much better at doing that.
I'll rip your heart out.
Zappity zap zap.
Nothing.
if I can do a heal others with that, but... Ah! A face fail. For me.
No more. I yield. I yield. No.
Always be careful with knives.
Not like this.
You're clearly not yielding, and now you're hurting my friends, so we're not having that. Just not having it. Okay. Axe. Alright. Yes, we will, merely by act of using it all the time, eventually get our lockpicking skill fairly high. See, grabbing stuff from the burial urns, all empty. I want to check up here first. See if there's anything of note. Sometimes there's a buried pot or something. But apparently not today. Okay, we're making our way through the maze here. Oh, hello. That was not good. Okay. Right, the symbols. The vague recollection of this. Right, here we go. Boop-a-boop-boo. Super adorableness. Right, let's... possibly it's going to be like Snake, Snake, Dolphin. Here goes. Oh, look at that. Okay, here we go. Onward and downward, possibly. Whoa! Let's back that up just a little bit. Having real trouble hitting with that Fury spell. Now, obviously, I can't eat any of the meat that comes off any of these critters, but I can still sell it. Do 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 do. Alright, so this is where we're meant to go, a little further on anyway. Yes, we will get to you in a moment. Oh, okay, that's annoying. Alright, so we're gonna have to use a specialty magic spell here. And yes, I know there's a level up. I'll deal with that in a minute. So we're gonna go with that instead, and we're gonna go... While I'm working on it, it's taking me a little bit of time. Is it going to be of any help to switch over to this? Not a lot, if I'm honest. Stay on top of it, Twy. I am gonna have to figure out how to get the multiple followers thing going, so even if I have to switch to another architecture. Just don't get why it didn't work. Alright. Mostly the way I'm gonna die is if I actually get overwhelmed and overrun. Alright.
Get me down. Get me down. Get me down. Help me out of here.
Yes, yes, I'm gonna get to you in a minute. Good heavens. I do need to go to Flames.
Help me out of here.
Yeah, I can't actually get to that egg sack. Look at that. Alright.
You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up.
Alright, but where's the golden claw?
Yes, the claw. I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there.
You know what? Hand over the claw
Does it
first.
look like I can move? You have to cut me down first.
That's actually a good point.
It's coming loose. I can feel it.
Not exactly cutting, but, you know.
Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
I'm not having this. Alright, before we deal with you, let's pop back here. Soul gem. Some burial urns. Well, okay, so I only really got a gem out of it and maybe some embalming tools. Okay. Do. Golden Claw. There we go. Find the secret of Bleak Falls Barrow. Oh god. Okay, yep. Alright, that is not going to work as well as I'd like. I can't actually influence these guys with the Fury spell, so... Ow. It's gonna have to be my right hand spell. So I'm gonna have to keep myself healed. It's gonna be tough. Yeah, beat all you like. I have to... Ooh. I have a lot of room to maneuver around here. Jeez. Ooh, that's a bad idea. Nope. Oh, that's really bad. Wow. Alright, how far back do I have to go? All the way back to the point where I'm looting him. Alright, this is gonna be tricky. I don't want to... Alright, so that's fine. Hi, friend. Okay, so I'm gonna need healing, and I'm gonna want sparks. So let's do this a little bit more carefully. Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh boy. It's gonna take some finagling. This is only an early fight. I'd forgotten how hard Expert is. Oh boy. I can't believe I got away with that. I really can't. Am I gonna be able to hide from you guys? Probably not. Alright. It's gonna take a little bit of finagling, but this is not completely impossible. See if we can't find our buddy. Ha! Alright. Oh, hey bud. Princess Twy seems to be doing alright. Let's quickly boot it back up here to get to the Draugr that's at the top. Because that could be worth a pretty penny, some of that stuff. Alright. It doesn't look like fun. I don't think there's anything left there that I want. Oh, hello. Okay, I gotta be at least a little bit careful in here, I think. Because of that. Keep at it, Twy. Alright, let's put both of this on. Can we put both of these on sparks, I guess? Let's see if there's any better. Ooh, that's kind of powerful. I can live with that. I suppose I could also lead him back into the spikes, but... Whoa, boy. I'm kind of okay with this. That I was not okay with. Oh, how far back now? That's not terrible. Okay. My laptop has run out of power, which means I'm not currently monitoring the stream, which makes me nervous. I am going to quickly correct that, which means you get to hear me wander out of my office into the other part of my apartment. And back into my office. And I shouldn't be doing this at this ridiculously late hour. What this should be is an indicator that I should go to hell to bed. But, yeah. I do like keeping an eye on that in case anybody actually wanders by. Alright, let that charge for a few seconds. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to get left and right on that. Then certain irony in Twilight being my tank, for lack of a better descriptor. It's a good indication, by the way, of why to take your time going through these dungeons if you're not some sort of a crazy warrior yourself. Okay, looks like the stream is still working okay. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Several things about this are not good. Oh. Oh, that's not good at all. Except I need to... No, I don't need to heal just at the moment. Huh. Problem is I can't actually get to the Draugr when it's behind like that. Can you help me, Twy? Ah, come on! I guess, technically speaking, that was exactly what should have happened right there. Okay. Okay. I may have to take this down a degree of difficulty, not so much because I can't do it, but because I'm going to be spending a lot of time going over and over and over the same ground, as it were. And that's not really the point of this stream either. This is just a stream to have fun. I should, by the way, also level up my character. So what time is it here? It is actually 2:30 in the morning. So I'm going to get down to... I guess I'll get down to the bottom of this dungeon. Pretty good twy. How about we save now? Save now, save often, save forever, and if you keep looking at me with those incredibly adorable eyes, I'm going to go and accidentally run into a big spiky wall. Because I won't be paying attention. Alright, here we go. There we are. That's bad. That is several kinds of bad. Oh, great. That's good advice. I really should have maybe gone the route of the rogue, because I got very, very good at doing sneak shots and the like. But we are where we are. Save now again. Save now, save often, save over, save seconds. Some of these Draugr on the wall actually do have stuff on them, aside from a penchant for death. Alright. Save right here. Ow. Right, let's pull up the healing power here. Just reverse those spells. Actually, we are actually going to need both of them on sparks, because if we do get into more combat, we really just want to punch them as hard as we possibly can. Let's not mess with that. I'm just saying. Okay, those guys are getting slightly less ridiculous to take out. But I know he's going to be a problem. So why don't we actually do the level up thing? So no, because the minute I go into this, I'm going to want to study to see which direction I want to take this particular incarnation. Choose an attribute. Well, we're definitely going with Magicka, sure. Well, all right. So what do we want to do here? Healing undead and magical wards, because it could be fun to do magical wards rather than to do the big explodey stuff. We'll have to figure out where that goes. I may save up some of these levels until I figure out where I want to go with this. Skill illusion, fear, calm, and invisibility. Interesting. Conjuring creatures could be fun as well. I kind of think that would be an interesting thing to try. Because straight destruction is just not really that interesting to me. I mean, I have to do it right now, but because I don't really have a really obvious other choice. All right, the magical power is definitely a thing that'll help. Yeah. That didn't do too badly. Seem to have been able to take that out. Maybe I can only take it out with a physical swing. Oh god. Run. Run. Oh, you went around it, you rat bastard. Okay, that's fine. Sweet. Just save that. Lest I do something horrifically dumb. How the hell did that get activated again? Okay. Such as it is. Did you actually take him down all by yourself? One of these you did. Nicely done. Well done, Twy. Oh, great. Sweet. Okay. Take a bunch of stuff. All right. What have we got here? How about if we don't go down that way? That seems like a bad idea. Do 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 do. Uh-oh. Ow, ow, that was bad. Actually, the next question is, where did my little buddy get caught up on? Ooh, that was nice. Might have had something to do with the water, I don't know, but... Alright, so you got caught up here. Gonna be okay? Yeah, make your way down here. Okay, so I don't know exactly why you keep getting caught up, but that's okay. Just have to make sure you're coming with me. Probably because I move so fast and then just get caught on Geo. Alright, well. Let's go down here first. Yeah, look at that. Totally grab a little bit of goodies for that. But I don't think I can get anywhere else, so be able to follow me up. Yes, you are. Go Twy. Okay, so what do we have here? Oh. You are a problem. So our objective is going to be for this character to try to look for interesting spells that do not involve just throwing lightning bolts around. Okay, gotta be careful. come out, wherever you are. I'll grant you the lightning looks pretty cool. Oven Bleak Falls Sanctum. I got more of this nonsense again. All right. Oh, crappy death. This is bad. I really don't want to be fighting these guys until the end of time. I don't think there's anything else I can get a hold of in here. That looks like a lot of bad down. Oh, hello. I don't like this at all. Okay. Whew, okay. Let's go see. Really? Okay, I gotta heal myself. Okay. Okay. Looking around on this upper level. Don't find anything of interest. Nothing off in the distance that's particularly important just yet. Oh, this looks like an important hall. Okay, amongst our items, let's check that golden claw. Can we... use. I don't really want to use. I actually kind of want to look at it. Oh, how about if I... Oh yeah, so I can bring it up in front of me here and then I can look at it. And that looks like a bear, eagle, and I'm not sure what that third shape is. So let's find out. Oh, owl. So, okay. I don't know if that's an eagle, maybe a butterfly or a sparrow. Ready, Twy? Let's go see what's up the protected stairs. More bad guys. Kind of hoping for not more bad guys. Looks important though. Very shouty stuff going on. Quite a number of really useful items in there. All right. Yeah, except here's a problem. I'm willing to bet he's going to be tough to take care of. So hang on, let's... Dragon souls are required to unlock shouts. Yeah, so I haven't actually... Should be able to take this guy out with just staying out of his way. Oh, got myself kind of caught up there for a second. I think Twy's taking a bit of a breather. No, can't actually go up that way. All right. That's kind of annoying when they do that to you. If I'm honest. Ha 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 ha. I totally meant to fall off that bridge. Yow, cheese. Okay, that's bad. That's several kinds of bad. With a side order of bad. Let's not do that. Okay, you're down there. Oh, you're across the bridge. Okay. Really annoying. So we're just gonna... Oh, there he is. A dragon stone. I actually don't know what that's for. Hi, Twy. So, the ponies are not invincible. This is something to keep in mind. Something down here. Ha ha ha. Look just a little bit further, and ye shall be rewarded. Which means I'm gonna miss the next great thing that I shouldn't, but... Come on, let's go. Got some mountain flowers. And we're out into Skyrim. So this, through a secret opening that is really difficult to get to unless you know it's there. Twy? Twy? Twy, are you okay? Oh, there you are. You're gonna take some looking after, you know that? Because if you keep falling behind, I'm gonna lose track of... You not come out with me here? That's unfortunate. Okay, well, here's hoping you catch up. Oh, there you are. Okay, that's fine. That's a thing. Alright, so where are we? Oh, we're actually quite a ways away. Alright. Is that the way you want to go? Brain is malfunctioning. Yes, yes it is. I want to come down and across the lake. Alright. Here's the castle. Oh, what's this? Oh.
What's happening?
That is awesome.
Are you a spy?
We, if I can get the multiple pony followers working, are going to have so many friends following us around, leading the good fight. You better believe I'm going to try to find a way to make that work. Oh, that's amazing. This I did not expect. AJ. Okay, I'm sure they're all here. That's just simply amazing. I'm gonna have to make note of that. That's actually in the Nook rail. It's actually marked as a fast travel spot now. I have got to get the multiple followers thing working. That is just going to be nothing short of awesome. But I can't do that tonight. I started this after midnight. Hello, who are you?
I'm just a poor old woman, dear. No need to trouble yourself with me. It's so nice to have a visitor.
Really? And I don't want to steal from you. Alright. Alright, Anise, I'm just gonna leave you alone then. That's where we came down the mountain earlier. Those are the 3 stones, I think, up there. Alright. So we're coming down this pass. Some rabbits. Lovely. Okay, so we're coming up to where our pals are here. I'm presuming you still...
There are crystal ponies!
More apples.
That's a little unsettling. Apparently had quite a bit of fun doing this.
I'm here to pick up today's lemon muffin surprise.
Hold the phone. The multiple follower thing is now working. I'm not sure why. It might have been that I had to... There was a known bug that I got reminded of at one point where in order to activate certain follower scripts, you had to arrive to them and then like leave and come back or save and reload, because now I'm able to take quite a few of them with me. Oh, this is going to be amazing. Okay, so I'm not going to take all of them. I think I will end up taking, however, the main 6.
With love. But have you looked in a mirror lately? I'm here to pick up today's lemon muffin surprise.
Yeah.
Oh, some of these commentary lines are clear references to the show.
I said no.
Okay. Not sure why. Which ones of you did I manage to get to follow me? Okay, I've got 4 of you. 5. I gotta figure out why Pinky isn't following, because that would be a real shame if I couldn't bring Pinky with me.
Democracy.
Hey! Picturing it? Loving it? I said no.
Alright. Well, maybe I'll be able to... Maybe I'll be able to recruit Pinky on a separate pass. I certainly hope so. Because now it's really, really wrong that I don't have all 6 of them with me. Which also means I can probably go back to Sweet Apple Acres, actually. Okay.
Show those thieves not to steal from Luke and Valerius. The sooner you find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to normal.
Yes, my friend, but I have the golden claw.
You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Totally with you, buddy. Okay, so now that I've done...
so much for taking care of those thieves. The river... You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools.
Okay, what have you got for sale?
Odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Alright, so we're going to go over to my side. We're going to start offloading all these stuff that I'm not going to use. I'll use that, or those, or those, those, or those. I'm going to keep the arrows. I'm going to keep one of the ancient Nord bows. I'm going to keep... I'm going to go with the steel... I'm going to go with the steel mace. I'm okay with that. Alright. Over on the armor side, we got a whole bunch of stuff we're not going to use. So we're not going to use gold amulets. We're not going to use heavy armor. Okay. Except we can't do that. So what we're going to then do is we're going to go over to here and start buying some stuff. So we can't afford that yet, but we'll come back for that. We're going to get the spells in... We're going to get all the spells we can possibly find because it's Twilight, of course we are. Along with every book we can possibly carry because we're going to have to build a library. But we're going to get these in the order that might be useful. Sure, we already have one that does this, but if we go the restoration route as like try to get away from the pure destruction stuff, where we're gonna have something to help take down the enemies. So it's gonna be interesting to try to figure out how I want to handle this. But you know what? I can actually afford all three of these. I just can't afford the last one. That should enable me to go back over to Twilight and get rid of some of this. So, banded armor. Yeah, we're gonna... Iron armor, iron boots, iron gauntlets, helmet. 8 shields. And 3 studded leather. And we are definitely doing pretty well in the gold department for this visit. This is actually really good. Got a bunch of potions we're going to keep. We have some scrolls. Oh, Scroll of Harmony. Creatures and people up to level 12 won't fight for 60 seconds. Kind of like that. We'll be trying to learn that spell for our own selves at some point. Okay. We are doing pretty well here. And so we're just going to call it there. How are you doing?
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
Well, you're quite welcome. I could end up playing this all night because I'm just seriously enjoying this. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do. I'm gonna try something here because this may be something we can do really quickly. I'm gonna save. I'm actually going to, just in case it matters, I don't know if it actually matters, we're going to quit out to the main menu. We're going to continue from the last saved game. Are our buddies all here? Yes, except for the one we knew wasn't with us, and that's Pinkie Pie. So let's go see if we can get Pinkie Pie. If I can remember how to get there. I've gotten myself turned around. Somehow. That's the way, that's not the right way. It's actually at the other end of town here, isn't it? Isn't it? This way. Boy, I'm having a moment. So right now we have 5 companions. Like to have the main 6.
What is so important that you cannot wait until morning to disturb Tracy? I miss you so much. I said no.
Really? Oh, there we go. That's the reason. There's an extra item added to the communication list, to the dialogue, which is related to the multiple follower thing. To join my party. All right, so we've gotten our 6, but now you know what we have to do. We have to actually take a trip back to Sweet Apple Acres, and we can do that with fast travel. Actually, traveling over land, I don't actually like fast travel, but I am kind of running out of time. So, all right, let's open up the farmhouse. Let's see who's here.
Cool. What can I do you for?
Oh, this is gonna be outrageous.
Cool.
Really, Hi Apple Bloom?
You're not using power tools, are you? So, what can I do you for? You're not using power tools, are you?
So I can't recruit Apple Bloom, but that's okay. I wouldn't want to take her, but oh, this is the most amazing thing ever. All right, here we go. We're gonna get 2 full sets of the main 6 if we can.
Get your pony on. So.
Oh.
Winners or not, we still have the chance to be awesome.
Absolutely, Scootaloo. All right. Wow, you really got a nice setup here, AJ. This is kind of awesome.
What you doing?
We're going outside. This Council of Friendship is going to seriously kick some tail. Except we are unfortunately missing. This is the best thing ever. I did not actually expect this, to be honest. Oh, hello.
Yeah, I'm a sweet talker.
Yes, you are, buddy.
What? What's wrong? What? What's wrong?
Okay, I guess I can't take you, and that kind of makes sense as well. Get.
Hi.
Oh, it's gonna be the best thing ever. Okay, so this is read Twilight's journal. Really? Okay. Friendship in Skyrim. Okay, you know what? I'm going to. Can I take this with me? Yes. I'm only going to be taking it on Twilight's behalf. Because, can we actually... Ooh. I was gonna have to actually find a place to store books and the like, but this has just suddenly become the place I will bring everything. Can we... Okay, hang on a second. This pedestal over here. Can we... We can't actually put books back on the pedestal. Then that's a shame, because that means I'm not going to take this one off, because I'll never be able to get it back. Actually, good point. Can I... Yes, Auto Twilight's Tower. So, what we're going to do is we're going to leave that book on its pedestal, because we can't put it back on the pedestal. Which means I have to re-recruit Twilight.
Me?
Yeah, you should join my party. Come on. Absolutely the best thing ever. Okay. So we're going to leave that there, and we're going to come back and read that at some point, because I'm just going to make you listen to me do that. Searching the chest. So this can become a little home away from home
I'm a sweet talker.
for some of our stuff, and it's going to be really tricky getting past all of the care. Come on, really? Getting past. That's going to make life a little tricky, but that's okay. Oh, hello.
Anybody home?
It's an owned bed. Another owned bed. Twilight and Spike, no doubt. So I can't really live here, and that's fine. Hello, which is the way out? That's the way out. Wah. It is going to become increasingly difficult to weasel my way through this ridiculously complicated crowd. We are missing
No sign of trouble here.
Rarity's Boutique. That's who we're missing. Also Fluttershy, of course.
Well,
You should totally join my party.
I don't even know what we're doing. I don't even know what we're doing.
Oh, hi Rarity.
Pardon?
Well, I can sell stuff with you?
I'm having a huge sale on some of my best designs.
This is simply the best thing ever. Yeah, you should join my party. You're a walking, talking trade merchant. That's just gonna be...
I don't even know what we're doing.
Well, yeah, neither do the rest of us. Oh my stars. Really? Really? We're not going to take Angel Bunny with us, but that's the cutest thing ever.
Oh.
All right, lots and lots of books, which we will leave where they are. We don't need to collect them.
Oh my, sounds serious.
It is. It's very serious. Oh, and we can use the cooking spit in here. So yeah, we did. Isn't that's interesting? Yeah. So they're not going to worry about taking stuff from that. Display case for an ancient secret cast. Okay, so this is basically a store, but I'm not going to steal from the ponies. Come on. However, we do have to be able to get out of here. So every time I've done this with like this many characters, and I have done this with this many characters before, it's been a complete ridiculous nightmare to keep track of them all. They're always getting in my way, and until this mod that I just picked up, they were always attacking one another because they'd step on each other's toes.
Oh, wonderful. Pretty. Where did these come from?
Yeah, all right. Let the Council of... Oh my goodness, what the heck is attacking me?
Beautiful, isn't it?
I'm not sure what that was. Some sort of ice spirit thing? I know those kind of exist, but... Okay, anyway, let's get out of here. We're going to go... Oh, I leveled up again. Okay, so we're gonna increase magicka. So right. Cast novice level restoration spells for half magic. That could actually be useful for the healing side of this. And I do want to try to... I'm going to get the... brain is malfunctioning. I'm going to attempt to get the... I have the other spell. That does the defensive capabilities using restoration. So that's definitely a way I could go. I mean, eventually I'm going to master all of these because, I mean, come on.
I get so lonely out here.
It's really sad. Alright, so that's the Guardian Stones, Riverwood. We don't really want to go back up to Helgen just yet. We do kind of eventually want to end up over in Whiterun. So that's what we're going to do. First of all, we're going to make a trip back to Riverwood. And we're going to do that by fast travel. I know I like to say... Are we all here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Twy, you here? Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Always trying to find friends.
Who am I missing? That's a problem. Why? I only have 5 of each, and that is distressing me slightly. Mostly because I don't want to lose track of any of them. But none of them are back here.
Too many friends.
Okay. May still take some fettling to figure out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so it's going to take a little fettling to keep track of them all, but I think a fast teleport should get them there most of the time, and I think the mod has a summon everybody to you facility, so that will be okay. So there's the 6 of them. I've only got 3 of the small ones, though, and I'm not sure why.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, and one of them just warped in, I think, from a great distance, or was that a chicken? Might have been a chicken. And it could be because the place that I warped into did not have room to warp them in, so it chose not to. Oh, hello.
Did you really see a dragon?
Yes, I did. Okay. Okay, so... Oh, no, I'm trapped.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you.
Fine.
It is going to be so hard to get around, maneuver around all of them. All right, so we are going to... we're going to head for Whiterun. However, I have to get some sleep. I desperately have to get some sleep. And it has been almost exactly a 3-hour stream. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to... stop this here. I'm actually going to teleport myself back to... nowhere. I'm just going to start here. I'll do all the teleporting I need to do next time. Right. Oh, this is too much fun. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to system save. There's my save point. So I'm a little nervous that I don't have them all together when I'm saving, so I'm just going to very quickly teleport back to the acres, where there's lots of room. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Excellent. My team of friendship. Team of Friendship is ready. Team of Friendship is go. We are going to take over Skyrim. And with that, I am going to say this is Codeweaver. Thanks for sharing in this ridiculously charming little stream. I'm going to keep doing this off and on with a few other games. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll probably do a little bit of this tomorrow. I'll see you in the next stream.